D'accord. Hello and good evening, everyone. Hello, can anyone hear me today?
Yes, good evening,
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
Bright.
good evening. I hope you watched the match, or didn't you watch the match?
We watch the match now. We no gree for anybody, so you no go gree for anybody. Our logo this year is no gree for anybody.
You really like watching match or just Nigerian match? Which one?
Uh, I'm a fan of football lately. I'm not. I don't know. I just develop interest in football these
So
days.
which team do you support?
Which team
Yes.
is it?
Club
General
side,
for this?
club side, club side, club side.
Um, hmm, my dear, I
No,
don't know.
no. You're not a football fan. Since you're thinking, you don't have any team.
I am a football fan. I'm always on the winning side.
Well, that's good anyway. Foundations to Nigeria. Foundations to us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's wait a little for them to join. Then we can start.
I don't even think people know that today is the rescheduled class because nobody is online on that Telegram group.
Well, the good thing is that we still have recording, then they can still rewatch.
I don't think because nobody is like after they posted that link, nobody acknowledged it. So
You can simply go to the group and tell them that the class is ongoing, that they should join, that they have
I
less
have
than
I,
10.
I have already sent a message across. Yeah, yeah.
Post it again. Post once more. They have 10 minutes. Just say that they have 10 minutes to join
To
the
join the
class.
class.
Yes, they have 10
Okay.
minutes to join the class. So once that 10 minutes is up, you're going to start the class for today. So give them a grace of 10 minutes.
Okay, no problem. Let me just drop the message.
No problem. Okay, good evening, everyone. We'll be starting now without further ado and without wasting much time. Hello and good evening and welcome to today's class. I hope everyone can hear me. I hope everyone can hear me. If you can hear me, drop me an eye. Just drop me an eye. Drop high for me if you can hear me. Okay, only one person. So we have 7 participants here, or 5 or thereabouts. So only one person just drop high. Okay, so okay, that's fair enough. Okay. Let's start. Okay. I'm going to share my screen now. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen? Can anyone see my screen? Okay. Let's start. Yesterday we are doing something that has to do with pivot charts and how to analyze data using Excel. So we are already done with data cleaning, all the rest of them. So we are now into how to analyze data properly using Excel. So today we are going to learn about pivot table and pivot charts. So just follow me closely and I will take you through all you need to know and much more. Okay, when we talk about analyzing data, it means presenting a data set or presenting a spreadsheet, something like this, a data set in such a way that to bring out insightful meaning from them. Are you getting me now? So that is what we are talking about when we are asked to create a visualization of data, that is to present in such a way that everyone that sees it can understand fully what you've done and can get insightful meaning from what you've done. So that is all, even you're asked to visualize data. So today, we are going to start with basic things that you need to know first before you go to pivot, before you visualize the data, or before you can go to your pivot chart and pivot data and pivot table. Before you can analyze the data or to show it in a visualization form, there are things that you must take note of. As I was saying yesterday, you have to make sure that you clean your data, that your data is already clean. Are you getting me? And being clean doesn't mean that it must be dirty, and it must have a date in the sense that you will be seeing date. No, nothing like that. Cleaning it means that you have to remove empty rows, empty columns. Are you getting me? Removing blank spaces if there is a need for it, making sure you don't have blank spaces, making sure you don't have duplicates and all those things there. Are you getting me now? So already this data set has been cleaned by me. So just to not to waste our time, I believe that each and every one of us here can do data cleaning already, because we did that yesterday. So this data set has been cleaned already. So we'll be using it for our class today. And one more thing you should know about this, and one more thing you should know about visualization before this visualization is that before you can take your data set to pivot table or pivot chart, you must convert this table from normal table to standard Excel table. I was saying this yesterday before networks took us out. You have to convert your table. You don't have to use your normal table for analyzing of the data set. No, you have to convert that normal table to standard Excel table, which you didn't know how to convert. So what is the need of doing this? The need of converting your table to standard Excel table is this. When you are working with pivot table or pivot charts, pivot table and pivot charts, sorry, and you may be, for instance, let me just say it now, as a data analyst you are, sometimes you are prone to make mistakes in the sense that you are prone to a kind of upgrade, to run an upgrade in your data set. Maybe you are working on something. You're working on data set, this data set now. You forgot to, or maybe your box enters and said, oh, please, for this first row, for the second row, for the third row, please change the profit from this to this. Are you getting me now? Change the profit from this to this. Already you are done with your analysis and you're done with your visualization. You're done with your dashboard. You're done with everything. So if you didn't use your standard Excel table to analyze this, you assume that you use your normal Excel table to analyze this. Assume you use your normal table to analyze this, it will warrant you again to go back to your visualization, what you've done already, to start afresh, to delete everything and start afresh. That is if you use a normal table for analysis or for presentation. But assuming that you use your standard Excel table, it's simple as ABCD. What you have to do is just to update whatever you want to update here, save this data set, then go to your pivot table to refresh. I don't know if I'm making sense now. I will still show you how to refresh. You just have to follow me. I'm just trying to tell you what you need to do before you can go to your pivot table and pivot chart. Are you getting me now? So these are the things you have to take note of. The things you have to take very, very note of, the key note of. The second thing I want to let you know about this before you can analyze data is that you should make sure that your data set has columns, has headers. What do I mean by headers? You see this thing, row ID, order date, ship mode, customer ID, customer name, all these things we have here, they are headers. They are headers. You have to make sure that all your data sets, each column has headers. Are you getting me now? So you don't have to make a general assumption that this is how. No, you have to make sure that each of your column has headers. They are this, and this. They are headers. These are the headers we have here now. And you should make sure that there is no title here. See this thing we have here, this title, sales data. You should remove it to be on the safer side. You should remove it because we want to make sure that I want to analyze everything here. So we should remove this thing we have here. I believe by now you should know how to remove. Click here, you press delete. It has removed now. So we want to leave only these headers, row ID, order date, all these headers. That's what the one we want to make use of. I hope you are getting me. Yes, I believe so. Okay, the next thing you should take note of, next thing you should take note of is that this. I know you know how to go down. If you want to run from up, if you want to run from your first row, from first row or first column down to the last one, that's the first last row. Just press your control and press your down key. Once you press control and press down key, Excel will automatically run from the first row down to the last row. Do you get that now? And if you want to go up, still hold your control and up key. It will take you to the first row. And if you want to go from here now, from the first column, if you want to go from here now to this place, the last column we have here, simply press control, hold your control and press the forward key. It will take you to the last one we have here, last header we have here. And if you want to see the first header, simply hold your control and press the back key. It will take you to the first row, header we have here. I hope that's understood now. Yes, I believe so. Okay, so these are the things you have to make sure of. Okay, let's continue. The first thing, remember I said that, let me say it again. The first thing you should take note of is you should make sure that this data set is clean. In the sense that you should not have anything like empty rows, empty columns, duplicate values, duplicate all these duplicate values here. You should make sure that you remove all those things from your data set before you can make use of it to do analysis of visualization. Because if you have, for instance, if you have multiple rows here, for example, we have this and this now. We have these two rows, duplicate rows now. Assuming that we have this and this and this are the same. I get you now. It will give unnecessary. Let me use it this way: unnecessary attention to this one, or unnecessary preference to this particular one. Are you getting me now? Because if this and this are the same now, assuming that this and this are the same, these three rows we have here now are the same. And we have sales here, we have this profit here. And remember that it will duplicate itself. So if you want to analyze the data now, it will give unnecessary preference to this particular row we have here because we have duplicate values, which should not be so. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying here now. So we want to make sure that we remove every duplicate values. We make sure that every value we have here, every value that we have here should be unique. Are you getting me now? It makes sense that we don't need to duplicate any value. We don't need any rows to repeat. We don't need any column to repeat itself. Something like that. So make sure that you remove every duplicate. I have explained that before. Then you should make sure that which we've done now, remove every header, like kind of title. The one we saw here now, which I have removed. Make it to, and you make sure that your data set has headers only, which is the thing we have, headers only. You convert to standard acceptable. Then lastly now, before we analyze now, you should make sure that this your anything that has to do with calculation, profit, sales, all these things, you should make sure that anything that has to do with numeric or integers, let me use this way, don't worry. In due time, you understand the meaning of integers. Anything that has to do with numeric numbers or numbers, you know what I mean by 1, 2, 3 numbers. You should make sure that we don't have anything like subtotal or total. Are you getting me below? Maybe some of your files now, maybe some of the data sets you got from your company, they might write something like this in the data set, which you may not know. They might write grand total for you and summarize it, which you may not know. I hope you know how to find this now. It shouldn't be a problem again for you. They might write grand sum total for you to find the total value, which you don't actually want. Grand total, sorry. Sorry. I hope you understand. You all know what I'm trying to do here now.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. So, but not for us not to waste our time. I'm trying to find the sum of this thing we have here. So maybe some of your works now, you may go to your firm, different firms, they may write the sum of the number we have here, they may summarize it to have the grand total here. Are you getting me? So it's not left for you as a data analyst now to remove it. We don't actually want this thing here. We don't actually want, because if you leave it here, it will bring up, it will make many changes to analysis. So which we don't really want. So we don't want anything like grand total. We don't want anything like subtotal. We don't want anything of such. I hope you are getting me. So we remove everything that has to do with grand total, sum, and all those things. No, we don't want them. Excuse me. Okay. So we don't really want anything that has to do with grand total, sum. No, we don't really want them. So we remove everything that has to do with it before we can make analysis with whatever you want to make analysis with. Okay, having known that now, these are the basic things that you need to know and basic things you need to do before you can make analysis using pivot table and pivot chart. Don't worry, I will still teach you how to make that pivot table and pivot chart. So I want to give you what pivot table is. Pivot table is just like interactive way to summarize a large data set we have. Just like a kind of interactive way, how you can quickly come up with analysis. Are you getting me now? Of this large data set we have. So we want to summarize this data set now to know we have, for instance, we have customer name, segment, country. So we want in such a way that we want to summarize this data set we have here now to bring out this information, to know the best customer, to know the best segment, to know the most profitable state, to know all this kind of thing. Are you getting me now? So these are the things we do with pivot table and pivot charts. Are you getting me? For example, now we have, for example, when I've used this example before, but let me say it again. When Glo wants to reward their customers now, Glo doesn't reward their customer based on mere assumption. No, they have to, you know that they have their data set now. They already have their data set. So what Glo does now is just to go to their data analyst and ask, Ogasio, we want to reward our customers. These are data set now. Can you help us to get from the list of customers we have from this year to this year, or from this month to this month? Help us pull out the best customer. Are you getting me now? I know that the best customer means maybe they might use different metrics to know the best customer. They might want based on the one that subscribe most, or in terms of data, depending on the one they want to make use of. Are you getting me now? So what do they do now? they make analysis from this table now. They summarize the table using pivot table. What do I mean now? They will have to summarize a quick summary of all these large amounts of data set now. They have to make a quick summary of it to pull out the best customer from there. Are you getting me now? Because in your own mere eyes, even if you ask me now, who is the best customer from here, I can't even actually tell you the best customer because this is just like a raw file. Are you getting me now? So the how do you find out the best customer is by doing what? Analyzing this data we have here. So you have to analyze it to pull out the best customer here now. Are you getting me now? And how do we do that using Excel? We have to make use of what? Pivot tables and the what? Pivot charts. And I've said that a pivot table is just like an interactive way to quickly summarize large amounts of data. Are you getting me now? We use it to analyze and summarize a kind of analyze numeric values, big values. Are you getting me? Just this large data set we have here now. That's what we use pivot table to do. Are you getting me? So we have pivot table, which I will still show you, and pivot chart. Let's go back. Let's quickly go there now. If you click, if you want to, for us to go to pivot table now, you click anywhere in this table, table we have here, or sorry, in this data set we have here, or table, right? Click anywhere. It doesn't matter where you click, just click anywhere. Go to insert. Can you see my mouse? Insert. You go to this insert, click on insert. You see pivot table, click on it. Now, Excel will give you two options: new worksheet and new worksheet or what? Existing worksheet. New worksheet means that Excel will bring these data sets now. We create a pivot table in the different spreadsheet. Are you getting me now? That is not this one, which we actually want. Are you getting me now? But existing worksheet is that Excel will still do this analysis using this same spreadsheet you're making use of. I don't know if you're getting me now. So that's the meaning of new worksheet. We want to take it to another place to analyze it, and not this one we are seeing now. But we want to analyze the table. I don't know if you get what I'm saying now. So we want to analyze this table. Then we are going to make use of what? New worksheet. Have you seen how this automatically highlighted everything here without us wasting our time? It just automatically highlighted everything here. So we click OK. Look at it here. So Excel has automatically taken everything we have here to a new worksheet. How can I remove this thing? Just hold on. I want to put this thing back. Okay. I think it will go out on this one. Okay, let's continue. So Excel has automatically taken that pivot table we have. Remember, we chose what? New worksheet. That's why we have this thing here now. So look up here now. This is pivot table fields. This pivot table fields. So we have this. We have pivot table fields. This pivot table fields now. If you can look at, just look at here. We have, you see, all this thing we have here is the same thing as the headers we have here. Have you seen it here? Row ID, other date. Automatically, they are now here. They are now here. Exactly all the headers we have in our data set. Have you seen it now? All these headers we have here now has been taken automatically to where? To these pivot table fields. So these are the different headers we have there. So if you want to analyze, these are what we make use of. And in Excel now we have different fields. We have the filters, the column, the rows, and values. Let me use this one to explain now. If you click on filter, we are going to look up here now, this thing and this thing. If you click on filters now, filters, just like when you want to, we have different years. We have 2014, 2015, then we want to filter. When we click this filter, it means that we want to, yes, we did filter here now, right? We've done filter before. When you click here now, this is filter. We've done this thing before now. Maybe we want to see only 214, we click 214. We want to see 213, we click 213, something like that. It's just the same thing as this now. Are you getting me now?